Hello, hello, and thank you, Cody, for being first. I hope you're doing a lovely day. It has been a while. What? uh, I've been doing my dailies. I forgot about Wuthering Waves. I've been on and off, and I checked. Oh, let's see how much time I have left, and I realized I got 4 days. Now it's 1 day and 22 hours. You are exhausted. Ah. Hopefully you get feel more energized today or later on. Let's see. What is the last thing? I think the last play was winning. No, Honkai. Yeah, Honkai should be the last thing I played. Let's see how long I've been procrastinating. Because I'm very good on that. That ain't me. Yep, seems about right. Yeah. Anyway, let's start up this event, and hopefully I'll have enough time. Alright. Just got home not long ago from college. Seems like the college has been taxing to your brain. Alright. We got this out the Fumu's back. Because it's Wuthering Waves. And would you like to work? Thank you. Pardon. It was your first day back? Oh. First day back is always oof. I will say that for guaranteed. Let's move Yinlin a bit more. Yes, I want to move Yinlin. There we go. I can only okay. Got 23 days for theirs. But which one is I think so it's the event. The event itself is 1 day left. True colors. Yes, and I don't even have it unlocked. Okay. Let's get this down. Alright. Hopefully. Oh, well, it's not like Honkai. My skills carry me on this, unlike Honkai. I go a bit brain dead on that.
Hello, Rover. It's me, Yang Yang. How have you been? Is life in Jinzhou treating you well? You know I'm here if you ever need anything. Oh, Yang Yang, what's there to be shy about? If you want to see Rover, just tell him. So, what have you been up to these past few days? Feeling lonely without us around? Want to go see some fireworks? How about some moon shooting? With a festival just around the corner, there's a really cool spot we can take you to.
Festival?
Yes. It'll be the Moon Chasing Festival in a few days. Though we celebrate this festival every year in Huanglong, given everything that has happened. This year's Moon Chasing Festival in Jinzhou is sure to be quite special. Yeah, I caught them hanging lanterns all around City Hall. Every street and alley is going to be glowing. I can't wait to see it all lit up. And we've got special Jinzhou traditions you won't find anywhere else. Like Taoyuan Vale. Folks go there a few days before the festival to write their wishes onto paper. Then hang them on branches or toss them into Moontree Lodge. They say wishes made during these days are sure to come true. Works like a charm. Want to give it a go? All you gotta do is write down your wish. Real simple. Yang Yang, Baija, and I are already here.
Alright.
Great! See you at Taoyuan Vale.
I realized I forgot to check on Sunty. I left the kettle on. Seriously, but not. Have I been to this town? Oh yes, it's up in the mountains. Wait, maybe. I might be.
Hey, over here! Where have you been lately? Did you miss us? Oh, anything exciting happened while you were out there? Rover's Wild Adventures. Come on, let us in on it.
I've been on delay by massive isekai truck.
So you mean that big Mount Firmament thingy that shocked all of Jinzhou? No, wait. That shocked all of Huanglong? Was all because of you?
I guess that did happen.
Rover saves the day yet again.
We'll see, my friend.
With the Threnodian defeated, our Sentinel and the Jinzhou Magistrate have resumed their duties. Jinzhou will have peace and prosperity once more.
Yes. Rover, and the Sentinel did give you certain insights about your memory loss. While there's still much to uncover, at least we're on the right track.
At long last, we can finally have some fun. Hey, what better time to celebrate than the Moon Chasing Festival, right? You, me, Yang Yang, and Baija, the four of us will have a great time munching on treats and enjoying looking at the full moon.
You only sing about food, eh?
And let's not forget about the Moonlit Fair. It's exclusive to Jinzhou, happening only on the night of the festival. There's so much to eat, drink, play, and see.
Moonlit.
Wait till I show you the biggest lantern show of the fair. I know a spot that has the perfect view.
That's a wonderful idea. Let's enjoy the festival together. I'm sure there'll be plenty of interesting things to pique your interest.
Everyone in Jinzhou will be there. There's a high chance we'll run into some familiar faces.
Sounds good.
Then it's a deal. Mark my words. With us around, you'll be in for a moon-chasing festival you'll remember for life.
How outdated is my equipment?
Shoot, we got so distracted with everything else, I almost forgot about your wish for the wishing tree. It's a huge deal. You won't want to miss it. That's right. Remember when I told you about wishes made under the wishing tree coming true?
Oh, so this is the
There
coincidence
are
of the missing
stories of
toe.
it flying around, especially in recent years. The wishes people make on the eve of the Moon Chasing Festival seem to come true in one form or another.
A few years ago, Jinzhou had endless rain. Yang Yang wished for clear skies for the festival and a perfect moonlit fair.
She got all flustered.
And guess what? The rain stopped, and the moon was full and bright.
Exactly. I thought I'd try my luck, but it actually happened.
I don't see her as
Perhaps
a
just a
yandere.
pleasant coincidence. The Moon Chasing Festival does have a history of such coincidences. Maybe there's something to the Wishing Tree's magic after all.
There's a comic, and I like. Now I don't see the
Or
vibe.
maybe there's a mysterious hero inside the wishing tree, making our dreams come true. Just like you. You saved the world without anyone noticing. If you're not in the next season of Hero Plays, I'm out.
I feel.
All right, better get to it before we chatter ourselves
There
away
we go.
again. The wishing tree is just up ahead. Off you go.
There we go. It's all
We've
fixed.
already made our wishes. Mine's for the Moonlit Fair to draw in a huge crowd and for everyone to have a fantastic time. As for Yang Yang, she wished for endless happiness and happy reunions for all families.
I'm out, child. You're my dad. I'm like, wait, what?
She's not really into wishes.
It's not scientifically proven.
Don't mind me. I tend not to make wishes. But if I did, it would probably be similar to Yang Yang's.
Okay.
There, you're the last one left. Oh, and don't forget about Abby. I'm sure the little guy doesn't want to miss out.
You just want it all to eat. That's all.
Who's there?
Get out, you little
What's
delight.
going on?
Want to make a wish? Me?
Make a wish? I'm tired. Just make one for me. I want lots of goodies to eat. I don't ever want to be hungry again.
The sin of gluttony.
Yeah.
Take a nap, mate. And then go nibble on the cookie.
Well, what did Abby say?
Well, after you finished at the Wishing Tree, come see us at the Moonlit Fair. Shizia and I will be helping out with preparations.
I'll be over at Qingxi's moon shooter stall. It's not fully set up yet, but I can give you a sneak peek.
Ooh. These flying lanterns are pretty awesome, to be honest. The first time I ever seen them was like Tangle. Like, ooh, good movie.
Moon Chasing Festival. Wishes. Moon Chasing Festival. Wishes. Wishes.
Little
Wishes.
robot.
Is that a robot?
Pequeño.
Wishes. Wishes.
Seems to be malfunctioning. Can't tell who left it here. I should try asking around.
Yes, a little robot. You like to get a pine with me?
Excuse me, have you seen this robot before? Do you know where it's from? It's acting a bit strangely.
It looks like one of those robots from the Moon Tree Lodge. One of its parts must be broken.
Ah.
It's like the wishing well under the wishing tree. People toss their hopes and dreams in there and poof. Before you know it, someone makes them come true. You can even say it's part of the wishing tree, but wishes made at the lodge are more public. It's up to the wisher if they want to share. Anyhow, I saw that robot hovering around there earlier. Maybe that's where you should start your search.
Thank you for that.
The Moon Tree Lodge. Might as well drop by if it's at the wishing tree.
Not so close to each other. Wait, I recognize this place. Isn't this where you get the power achievement? No, that's a different place.
Fetching data. Error. Analysis failed. Patty lost. Wishes. Danger. Xiangli. Help. Help.
I gotcha. Something seems to have malfunctioned with you. I'll take care of it. One moment.
Oh.
Run onboard diagnostics.
Command initiator. Xiangli Yao. Authentication confirmed. Performing onboard diagnostics. Number 231. Onboard diagnostics failed. Filtering wishes. Beep beep. Wishing for a brighter future. Glory on the battlefield. Abandon hope of loved ones returning home. Beep beep.
Oh, you're a collector.
It's possible that Patty's memory is overloaded with wishes, leading to anomalies mixed within.
Wishes. Analyzing cause. 21 solutions have been provided. Correction 12. Correction 4.
Correction 0.
Wishes and solutions. Could this relate to what Shisha said about someone at Moontree Lodge making wishes come true? And Xiangli Yao. The name sounds familiar.
Perhaps.
Reaching for a cable-like object at the back of the robot and connected to his terminal.
Isolating abnormal data. Running data correction. There. Give it another go, Patty.
Performing onboard diagnostics. All systems normal. Patty feels full.
That should do the trick for now. But where could the anomalies have... I apologize for keeping you waiting.
Oh, good.
It's just a temporary measure. I'll need to conduct a thorough examination later. Thank you for returning him to me.
You know my name. You know me?
Yes. I've heard a lot about you from my colleagues at the Academy. Many of them are eager to meet you. I hope their enthusiasm hasn't been too overwhelming for you. Xiangli Yao, a pleasure to meet you. I regret that I was away during your first visit to the Academy, but I'm glad to finally have the chance to meet you. I merely provided a few ideas, but I'm glad I was able to help. I was assisting the Ministry of Development with a damaged surveillance tower. By the time I returned to the lab, you'd already left. The next time I heard any news about you was regarding the battle at the Northfall Barrens. This year's moon-chasing festival could only have proceeded thanks to your efforts. Well, come to think of it, I should be thanking you personally. The Moontree Lodge wouldn't have opened as planned if it weren't for you.
You're the mysterious hero who's granting wishes.
I'm afraid I'm not the owner of the Moontree Lodge. I'm just here to assist, collecting and trying to fulfill everyone's wishes. However, I do hope you can keep that between us.
Yeah, like the little robot.
Imagine how disheartening it would be for people to learn their wishes were granted by a single person. I just want to do something within my power to pass on the joy we've all felt, at least once in our lives.
Robot.
Seeing everyone's wishes come true and everyone enjoying the festival is enough for me.
Fulfilling
Robot.
wishes. Happy. What will you taste like, important guest?
What will it taste like?
Apologies. Patty doesn't mean anything strange by that. Patty was born in the Moontree Lodge. It deciphers the emotions behind wishes, analyzing their structure in a unique way.
Huh.
To Patty, every wish has a unique taste. You can think of it as Patty's way of understanding the world. Besides bringing Patty back, I presume you're here to make a wish as well? In that case, may I suggest we head over to the wishing stall for a chat? It's not far from here.
50 miles away. What's the number? 100 meters.
Keep your eyes open.
100 meters. Oh, the wishing stall is way low. Well, I thought this...
Welcome. I wish I could extend a warmer greeting, but Patty has run into some technical difficulties. We cannot accept new wishes at Moontree Lodge until I resolve the issue. I apologize for the inconvenience. I would be glad to take note of your wish and have it prioritized once everything is resolved.
Didn't think of any on the top. Wishes for everyone to wish to come true. Oh yeah, we get free Ikyan soon. Oh yeah, I heard about that, but it had been a long time ago and it just been memes. But like, I don't know if it's truth or false. Oh, so we are. Thank you. Why? Apologies, a bit out of it. Can't think of any that's all in my head. Blah.
I see. Why don't you take a tour around the Vale? Jinzhou is filled with festivities during this time, and losing yourself in the crowds could very well bring your wish into sharper focus. Speaking from my own experience, of course. Feel free to do as you like. For now, I must concentrate on restoring the Moontree Lodge as quickly as possible.
What's wrong with it?
In a nutshell, it appears Patty's malfunction is more than a straightforward data error. At first, I suspected an overload of Patty's analysis module due to an accumulation of wishes over the years. However, during my recent testing, I discovered unusual codes embedded within Patty's database. Like a virus, they spread drastically with the addition of each wish. Additionally, although it was only for a brief moment, I detected abnormal frequency fluctuations after connecting Patty to my terminal. In theory, a robot's data should not generate such fluctuations.
True, just a bit temporary.
It's too early to draw a conclusion just yet, but I can't leave the matter unresolved. It'll only be a matter of time before all the wishes stored in the Moontree Lodge are devoured by this abnormal code.
Like someone knows. I know there's like 2 free characters or something like that. I'm not too sure. Why is it all gibberish? Are these all wishes?
I've isolated the 4 wishes with unreadable codes, pinpointing the source of the discrepancies. I plan to track down whoever made these wishes, try to fulfill them, and uncover the root cause of these anomalies.
Oh, it's one of those
before
fetch
that,
quests.
I need to try to decode the wishes corrupted by these anomalies. To minimize data loss, it would be best to complete this a week before the Moon Chasing Festival.
Yep.
With careful. It does have its challenges, but everyone's hopes and dreams for the festival are in these wishes. I don't intend to let them down.
Yes. Yang Yang and the rest have set their hearts on this festival.
I appreciate the gesture, but I wouldn't want to trouble you.
Don't want people losing their wishes, eh?
I see. Thank you. Well then, the Moontree Lodge welcomes its newest member. Seems we have a new friend now, Patty.
I like the little robot.
You, Xiangli, Yao, and Patty, wishes come true. Organize Moonlit Fair.
Yes, the lodge opens to the public before the Moonlit Fair, but it still remains an important element of the festivities. The market vendors like to tailor their offerings according to everyone's wishes. There will be many interesting activities on the day of the fair, and preparations are well underway. Perhaps some of your friends will be among those attending. If you're interested, you can go and take a look yourself.
I will. Alright. So it's a fetch quest. Locate. Conquer. Restore wish tag 1. Oh, okay. Completed. Oh, I'm tired. I'm really tired. There's many failed experiments and our unarchived goal have been filled me with despair. I'm not the right person for the work of the academy, nor am I good at communicating with others. I don't even have what it takes to apologize after hurting the only person who will listen to me. I'm rotten to the core, unworthy of pursuing the truth, even if it makes a wish. I bet no one will want to make my wish come true. But on the off chance, even if it's only one in 10,000 that someone will see this, please make me disappear from this world. I hope that nobody will remember me and nobody will be sad because of my desperation. Oh, that hits home. Oh, what you gotta do about this? He does a hit list.
The Academy.
Oh. Is this from a researcher, perhaps?
Initiating analysis. This individual wishes to disappear from this world, indicating a desire to terminate their existence and for all associated social connections to be erased.
Just animal snap.
Feasibility 0%. Causing physical harm or manipulating human memories are actions strictly prohibited.
Master robots. Yes.
This is Shang Li, Patty's work buddy. Patty gathers and analyzes the wishes, and Shang Li helps make them become a reality.
Easy name to remember. I already forgot, but that's his name.
Shang Li is the first prototype of its series, and we used to call it by its serial number. My colleagues at the Academy began calling it Little Shang Li out of convenience, and over time, it became the name we use now.
Of course.
Well, it seems to like this name a lot, so consider it a birthday gift from everyone at the Academy.
Analysis conclusion. The wish exhibits strong self-denial and self-destructive tendencies, indicating a high level of danger. Prompt physical care and psychological intervention are advised.
Patty does not understand this wish. Patty cannot hurt humans.
Just as I've suspected. This is the reason why this wish failed to be interpreted. The desire to disappear directly conflicts with Patty's underlying logic of not being able to harm humans.
I see. But who is this
Written words
researcher?
are different from data. Data represent precise and unified content, while words may harbor meanings deeper than they seem on the surface.
Oh.
It is often the case that words spoken aloud sometimes contradict our innermost thoughts. Those willing to entrust their wishes to the Moontree Lodge hope their desires will be chosen and fulfilled. This suggests that Xiaosheng still hopes for his voice to be heard. This is just my personal belief, but I suspect he's not truly ready to give up. I think the thought pains him. Which means he's
nearby. Calling out for help.
Yes, I believe that is the case. I want to uncover the true desire hidden in his wish and help him fulfill it.
Oh, I need to check on something.
Will fulfilling his true wish help to ease his suffering?
Apologies for the little wait, but turns out all to be good. Anyways, to continue with the suffering, shall we? Alright. Thank you for your wish. Now, I got some bad news. So recently, due to our independent partners increasing their budget, we gotta increase your internet bill. Let's say about 4 times the amount. Don't worry, you used to pay $70, and now we gotta triple that, or something around there. Oh my lord.
Yes, I hope it will.
Yes, just raise up all the bills 3 times. America.
We should start by locating the Wisher. If I recall correctly, there is no Xiaosheng at the Academy, so it's likely a pseudonym. Fortunately, we know that he's a researcher, so it shouldn't be too difficult for us to find him. And this paper, it's from a type of notebook commonly used at the Academy. There are faint traces of another type of writing on it. Seems to be some kind of code.
Huh.
I'll decipher these codes, and then we can... excuse me.
Investigator Shangli, we have a problem. We've got trouble in the lab. Prototype 49's core has gone out of control. Emergency protocols failed, and it's overheating as we speak.
Lock down the lab. I'm on my way. What about the experiment logs?
Already sent to your terminal, sir.
All right, tell everyone to stay calm. We still have time.
Alright, you go, and I found out where to kill this at.
There's been a momentary setback in the research. I need to handle it right away. I'm afraid I'll have to leave the task of finding Xiaosheng to you.
Consider it done.
Thank you. I'll meet up with you as soon as I have the issue resolved. Here, take Shangli with you to help with the investigation.
I have my own mascot. He's sleeping right now.
I already have a few speculations as to the contents of the code. I'll call you once it's confirmed. Good luck, my friend.
His hairstyle kind of remind me of Nick, but a lot more centered. Robot. Oh wait, that's... I probably don't have the luxury of running around. How far is that? Yeah, that's fast travel. Fast travel.
Keep your eyes open.
Will do, Captain. Oi, I'll run. Oh.
Alert. The person ahead is confirmed to possess information related to Xiaosheng.
I like it.
Based on the writing style, paragraphing habits, and content of the wish, it can be inferred that Xiaosheng is likely introverted and may exhibit nervousness in public settings, difficulty in communication, and a preference for solitary activities.
Thank you,
These
speaker.
characteristics match this individual's behavior.
I'm gonna look for somebody with a little robot. Found the person. The speaker automatically. Yeah, they're actually smashed up.
A definitive conclusion cannot be drawn. Master requests that Shangli avoid making judgments about humans solely based on their external appearances. According to my data analysis, there is a 25.4 correlation between these two individuals. Shang Li proposes you make the decision on whether to proceed.
Menace, has been a while. Oh, I'm doing alright. I don't know if I should be. No, okay. Oh, you're doing well. I say that then this happens, of course. Nah. If you say so. Well, I hope your day's going well. Oh. Excuse me, miss.
Wow, what a cute little robot. Would it feel weird to ask if I could do a sketch of it? I'll just do it at a distance once they've walked away.
Yes! She likes the little robot. I like this chick already. Of course, that's me not hearing anything from her.
Whoa! Hi! Lovely weather, huh? Can I help you?
Analyzing weather conditions. Detecting a rapid increase in air humidity and a significant drop in air pressure. Data suggests rainfall should be expected within the next few hours, covering 60% of the Jinzhou area.
I guess she's from Britain.
That's right. The weather isn't actually all that great. I didn't realize.
We're just here to chat.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't think you mean anything bad. I'm just not very good at talking to strangers, that's all.
Mi nome soy Rumba.
My name is Zhehi. Nice to meet you?
His name rings none of the bells. Hmm?
Oh! I'm so sorry. Wait, hold on. It's not the due date for the Sounds of Spring's Dawn yet.
Huh?
Do you mean to tell me they're changing the requirements again?
What?
Speculation. The Xiaosheng mentioned by both parties does not appear to be the same individual.
Sound like the party. Are you a painter?
A painter? Oh, no. It's just a hobby.
Well, you are. So it's not mad.
Excuse me, but is something wrong?
We're looking for somebody to jump.
Well, someone who goes by the name Xiaosheng? Maybe a shy researcher?
Oh, who knows?
I've never heard of anyone by that name. Sorry I couldn't help. I don't have a wide social circle. Mostly just my painting clients. But I'll let you know if I do.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome. I'll be on my way then. Goodbye.
She clumsy too. I feel that too. Just adorable. Very unlike. She has anything to do with the wish. AK Daddy Scar? Huh?
The individual showed no signs of abnormalities when mentioning the name Xiaosheng.
Scar and I are completely different. Your model is like Scar. I'm not sure if I take this as a compliment. Because the guy himself is crazy.
Detected. Individual meeting search criteria. Analyzing target identity. Researcher of the Department of Laboratory Evaluation, Huashu Academy.
Yep.
Suggested topics of inquiry, Xiaosheng, or work stress.
Work stress?
Rest assured, when discussing heavier topics, I will employ a light and humorous inquiry method.
How did I do this? Okay. I can't wait for Daddy Scar improvement. I'm not up to date, so I'm not sure what's going on. I've been delayed this, and I got the moonshining event for a day. Hence the countdown. True colors, true colors. I'm happy again.
Been tossing and turning all week. Can't switch off these thoughts at night. I can't take it any longer. Been scrolling through the forums lately? There's this thing blowing up called nighttime blues syndrome on the Hawashu Hive.
Definition of noun. Nighttime blues syndrome. A popular term used to describe the state of today's youth that have lost their enthusiasm towards life due to excessive work and life stress. Symptoms include avoiding social engagements, reluctance to work, insomnia, and signs of depression. Further analysis reveals an 87% correlation between the syndrome's traits and the emotional state of Xiaosheng, inferred from the wish made at the time.
A few colleagues from other departments even used it as an excuse to ask for leave yesterday. They wrote, "The world is such a wonderful place, filled with different kinds of sadness to experience each day."
I love this little robot. Very direct, and I love that.
Ugh, lucky bastards. Taking time off whenever they want. And look at us, sweating bullets over research with no results in sight. How are we supposed to sleep?
Is that the latest thing? You know, I don't usually visit those forums, but this term, maybe it's because everyone's feeling the pressure lately.
He's like me.
Relax, take some time off. You can leave the rest of your work to me. Don't let it get into your head. Smile, and everything will be a-okay.
Oh, that depends how much work.
You sure are optimistic at a time like this. Anyway, I really need to pass out for a while. She's all yours.
What are we talking about there? Just have we stepped the researcher back into them.
Hello? You listening to our conversation the whole time?
Yeah, just a bit airdropping, you know.
Help you with? Wait a second, it's you, isn't it? The one who sucked in a tacit Discord with your bare hands.
In the flesh,
I
actually.
didn't expect to meet you at a place like this. Are you here for something? Is it about the monsters? Or maybe... no, never mind.
How about this?
Xiaosheng. Pretty average name if you ask me. But I've never heard of anyone with that name at the Academy. Can you provide any extra information? Maybe I can help you find him.
Search up his
Searching
homework.
nighttime blues syndrome and Xiaosheng as keywords. There are 417 relevant results found.
Oh, that's
Such
too many.
results consist of forum posts made under the username Xiaosheng. Example result: another day today.
Wait a minute.
Censorship.
Analyzing someone's online behavior without their consent is a violation of robotics protocols.
No, not on this
Searching
robot.
protocol confirmed. Violation of protocol detected. Shangli, I'm sorry. Initiating self-destruct sequence.
I will beat you up. Don't do anything on the robot.
Apologies.
I hope you don't mind.
Ah, well, its creator gave it some good features. It's fine. But do you mind me asking, why are you looking for Xiaosheng in the first place?
This question involves the individual's privacy. We are unable to disclose any details to those not directly involved.
I understand. Speaking of which, this robot looks rather familiar. Could it be from the Moon Tree Lodge by any chance?
I'm afraid that's competent, though. How do you figure that out, eh?
I see. Well, I heard that wishes made at the Moon Tree Lodge tend to come true. I was thinking of trying it out myself at some point. It's almost time to set up the centrifuge. I need to make my way back and check on the samples.
He does appear a bit faster for a moment, but he quickly returned to easygoing friendly.
No information was obtained regarding Xiaosheng's identity. Acquired new keyword.
Nighttime
Yes.
blue syndrome.
We can always check the forums for any updates later. Now then, let's try our luck somewhere else.
Oh my god, I just realized he looked like a dog.
Attention. During our conversation with Shifan, another researcher was detected within close proximity. The individual has been eavesdropping on our conversation up until this moment.
Eavesdropping? Wait a minute.
Uploading the researcher's location to your terminal.
Finally, some useful information for once.
Cheng Li is always useful.
Little robot. Pequeño robot.
Oh. You found me. I was just about to come talk to you anyway.
Alright, he's looked like the discount version from the worst guy from Fate. Okay, he's sure a bad person with that hairstyle.
You were eavesdropping on our conversation. Please explain your behavior.
Sorry about that, but I had a good reason for doing it. I can help you with the person you're looking for. You want to help him fulfill the wish he submitted with a pseudonym, but you don't know his real identity.
Yes.
Please don't take this the wrong way. My name is Zhehi. Xiaosheng's my friend, and I know who he really is. And as a matter of fact, you've already met him.
Ben C? Where's the chin thing? There's no dialogue. Log. Ooh. Pardon.
No, it's Shifan.
Yeah.
He probably realized who you were as well. Explains why he made up an excuse and left in a hurry. Still running away from his problems by the looks of it.
He's different from the guy from the Wish.
I was just as surprised as you were when I first found out that Xiaosheng was actually Shifan. The two of us grew up together, went to school together, and entered the academy together. He's always been the center of attention, easygoing, always fitting in effortlessly. But at some point in time, he started writing these negative posts on the forums. It didn't take me long to figure out Xiaosheng was him. I know his writing style too well. Every time I asked him, he'd always wriggle his way out of it. And he started distancing himself from me, and even transferred himself to another project team.
Huh. Very sus.
Oh, that's from an accident during an experiment involving echoes a while back. It wasn't too bad, but it did leave a few symptoms. I haven't been able to operate any precision instruments since then. At first, I thought that maybe Shifan started distancing himself from me because I couldn't continue to work on his project anymore. But deep down, I knew he was not that kind of person. So I have a request.
Oh, what is he?
I want to know what kind of wish he made, and if possible, I want to help make it come true. I want to know what happened to him.
Alright, so you won't get this. We gotta jump him. That's what's the game plan.
The integrity of Zhouli's information is estimated to be at around 99%. In order to fulfill the wish, providing relevant information is recommended.
Alright. So we told him the whole story.
So that's how it is. Is he blaming himself for my injury? But that's not true. I've never felt that way. He wrote that wish, but he's still the man he was before. He still smiles and comforts others and helps people whenever they're in a difficult spot, which makes me feel even more worried for him.
Oh, we want to understand.
Thank you for telling me all this. I'm afraid Shifan and I aren't on talking terms at the moment, but maybe he'll listen to you. He's been fascinated by echoes ever since he was a child. Echo-related research was all he'd been working on before he left our project. He loves echoes so much, and now he's given up on it completely. I think this might be a good place to start to have him open up to you.
Alright, thanks for the
Please.
info.
If you find out what his wish is, be sure to let me know.
I've been procrastinating a month.
How are things on your end?
Transferring progress log. Transfer complete.
Fantastic. It appears everything has been going smoothly. Long story short, I've managed to decipher the code from earlier. It's echoes. The code mentions 3 echo sample datasets Shifan once needed for his research. According to the Academy's archives, his research partner, Zhehi, had an accident while searching for these echoes. Shifan shut down the project shortly after. I hope this data can be of help to you. Once I've wrapped up here at the Academy, I'll meet you as soon as I can.
Well then, it's time to look for some echoes.
I already got them. Unless I don't. Oh, I have to go capture the samples. Got it. How the heck did I miss that?
Who's the prey
That's
now?
so close.
All is fair in war. Sever! Exterminate.
Can't believe they nerfed my boy.
Stay put.
Take form. Perish in flames.
Target confirmed.
Or research I can understand.
All target echoes acquired. Task complete. Well done.
Oh, now we're gonna
I
find
knew
some
you
phone.
could do it. Transmission is normal? Yes, that's everything.
Ah.
It's one of Shanli's features. I can join you on your travels this way. I'll remotely control Shanli, ensuring our audio, visual, and movement modules are in sync to keep our communications seamless. It's our quickest way to connect. Plus, I suspect Shifan might find it difficult to open up in front of a colleague from the Academy.
Yeah, I can see that. Unleash his second form. Pass the robot. Well, you can fail that
Not
too, eh?
necessarily. No.
The robot.
So, without further ado, let's be on our way.
Oh. Ah, I messed it up. Oh well. I knows you this time.
You're back again. No luck finding Xiaoshang?
We're here to see you, man.
What do you mean?
Me and the 5 man. Or 5 guys, I should say. 5 guys.
This is echo testing data. What are you planning on doing with... Wait, where did you get this data?
No, you know, it's on the field.
Shanli and the rover are researching echoes but have hit a dead end. They heard that Mr. Shifan is an expert in this particular field and are seeking his help.
He's spot on with the voice.
That was a long time ago. Oh, very well. What do you want to know?
Why do these guys do the JoJo stance?
The data you gave me is packed with motion values. I would start by understanding how the echo adapts to different geographies. And these numbers, if we cross-reference them with standard values, the fitting coefficient nearly hits 1. It looks like your model's direction might be on track. Oh, the more I look at this data, the more I think, had it reached me earlier, things might have been different. This data, how much do you want for it? I'll pay anything.
Oh?
No, even with this, I can't do it on my own.
To do what? Is this your wish?
What do you mean?
You have always had regrets, both for your friend and for your echo research.
I don't get your meaning. There was a serious accident during the experiment, and I was the one who shut it down. How could I...
Old hands? You deny you are. No shit.
We saw the wish you made at the Moontree Lodge, but it seems that may not be what you truly wish for. Your true wish is to continue your research of echoes with the one and only friend who understands your passion. Is this correct?
I never thought my wish would actually be heard. You're right. I am Xiaosheng. The loser who spends his nights complaining in bed. A washed-up expert.
Man, you don't have to go hard on yourself.
I worked hard to get myself into the academy. My best friend was a real genius, and I was just an ordinary person who had to work my ass off in order to catch up with him. We promised to push the boundaries in echo research. I always believed we could produce groundbreaking results, maybe even touch the essence of the lament through our research. But due to my carelessness, he lost his chance to walk through that door completely. Yet, my stubbornness in continuing the experiment without adequate samples led to irreversible harm to my friend.
Yeah, that's...
I chose to continue the testing. That's why he missed the window for treatment. Not once did I visit him during the final test periods. And I was the only one left on the project. It wasn't a surprise the experiment failed in the end. It wasn't until I sat alone in the empty lab that I realized. Maybe everything I sacrificed, even my friend's future, was all for nothing. I had hurt my friend, given up on a career, and worked on something I wasn't actually interested in. But when I lie in bed awake at night, I feel regret all over again. I know I can't give up echo research. My obsession torments me, but I don't deserve to pursue it anymore.
Oh, obsession.
I've heard enough!
Oh. Give him a good smack.
Pull yourself together already!
Jolie, where did you...
I was hiding.
I'll tell you right now, I never blamed you for what happened. I felt the same as you right from the start. On our path of pursuing new discoveries, I was willing to pay any price. What I don't accept is you calling quits halfway.
But...
I'm not done yet.
Okay.
It blows my mind that this is why you stopped talking to me. While I'm at it, You haven't changed a bit since we were kids. You get in the habit of running away from any problems you face that are non-research related.
I'm sorry.
It is wonderful to have someone to support you on the journey to achieve greatness in research. It seems even without our help, this wish has been fulfilled.
Get beat up by a friend.
This in turn indicates that Xiaosheng's wish is not the source of the abnormal codes.
3 more wishes to go. Which wish?
Yes, there are more wishes to decipher. Now, we should make our way back to the Moon Tree Lodge.
Fast travel.
Hello. I hope you've been well. Remember how I mentioned that the stall vendors at the Moonlit Fair will adjust their offerings based on everyone's wishes? Based on the wishes we've received so far, I've thought of a few excellent themes. Maybe we can start preparing for them.
Oh, alright. Have I been? Yes, I have been to this location, but I can't recall it. Malaya's been in my head, so yeah, checks out. Yummy Yummy Heaven, Fan Drawing Stall, and Moon Shooter. Okay, from those names alone, I think I got the hint. True Colors? Oh, yeah, this checks out. What did it upgrade? Level 1. I got 2 days to figure this out. Oh, stop. Zhehi. I didn't expect to see you here. I'm late for work today. Madam Vincent entrusted me with this letter for you. After your involvement with this moonlit fair, we may have something important to discuss with you. As you open the letter, you realize it contains no pressing matter. It simply mentions as it has been showing. So concerning suggests for to the moonlit for so much needed relaxation. Have you finished reading it? Do you have any messages you would like to convey? Tell her the content of the letter. Oh, let's take a walk. Let me make a decision. Just want to walk, eh? I said that's something in this letter. Is there anything you want to do? Or we could survey the visitors to evaluate their interest, providing reliable data for the future events. Or we could... Enough of work, please. If there's something wrong with my plan, I want to know what you want to do. Well, I just forgot I'm not in the sitting hall, handling the affairs right. What I want to do, please give me a moment. I remember your eyeing the dessert at the Yummy Yummy Heaven. I've never actually seen anyone make the desserts before. It's called plum cakes, right? Similar to the wonder cake. Ah! Oh, it's different in feelings and shape. I bet it has unique taste. What did I say? Yeah, go for it. Oh, I simply want to learn how to make it, then I can. Great. And then learn how to make plum cake. I have watched them make it enough times with general idea of how to do it. So, you need practice. Besides, I have some new ideas. Can we gather the ingredients together? New ideas. There's a special lotus I call the Twin Lotus Tea found near the lake in the Wuniax Mile. I once read about it in the Grand Library. It has a unique fragrance. I believe using it in the pumpkin will elevate its flavor. But it's rare and only glows where the tactic discourse grow, making it hard to come by. Alright, to get that, let's get going, Lirumba. Yep. When I saw the Myers, I was like, hey, yeah. Oh, it's a place I haven't really explored. That ain't my water. How long has I been there? Oh, the timefall.
Winds, heed my command.
Hey, exiles, I need something of you right now.
Make it for guests of the unkind.
All is fair.
Your stuff.
Exterminate.
Take 4.
Stop that.
Crosscut.
And now give me your rings.
Leave it to me. Administering first aid.
All is fair in war. Sever!
What are you laughing about, chump?
It's time.
In chest.
Oh, look, shinies.
Another chest, perhaps?
Guests of the unkind.
Bird.
Clear as the blaze. Be reduced to cinders.
Oh, that ain't the lowest amount of damage I ever made. You speak Chow. These are the twin lotuses. I want to see if we have picked enough of them. I'm a bit curious. What do you usually do? My main duty is to protect Madame Jin. I also associate with her paperwork, meet visitors, and convey her order to other departments. What do you do except work? Let me see. I sometimes drink flour and wine, but not too much, as overdrinking, at least a mistake, will affect my performance as a guard. Other times I'll listen to storytellers. I'll learn about how other people live their life, how they respond to life ups and downs, and everything in the world I cannot witness myself. In fact, I'll learn from a story of the twin lotus sea. Yes, I don't have much time for them. After all, the Madame Jan's safety is always my top priority. Are you always that busy, eh? I'm afraid so. Jinse is located in the borders and safety. The story is no longer a threat and everything's getting back on track. I'm positive life and conclusion for our people soon. Looking forward to that day. So I am Rumba. Rumba that, Rumba this.
Make it fast.
The uprising shall be near. And the day of my revenge shall be now. I can just quote Blade. You are. What he say? You are the one of the people that are against me, but you are not the one. What did he say? I forgot what he said. Uncle Lee, welcome. What can I get you? Can enjoy the festival with an empty belly. Welcome, Rumble Lady Shunham. How can I get for you? You come to the right person. Pumpcake is a traditional dessert that has been around for at least a few hundred years. Not many people can make it nowadays. I bet most of the youngsters have never seen one. Though it might seem easy, making pumpcakes takes a lot of effort. Kneading and dough, preparing the filling are just the beginning. Every step has its secrets. It takes at least a year or two of practice to get the perfect crispy texture and lingering aftertaste. A lot of practice. You know, when I learned how to make it, I spent 3 whole days just memorizing the recipe. Oh. Alright, let's try it. You can count on me. I just observed and baking process a bit more, and I have memorized it all. Alright, I'll let you use my stove. Count me in. Thank you, Roomba. Please peel the lotus seeds for me. Can you do it yourself, madam? Lotus seeds? No, these are. Between lotus seeds, freshly picked. Baking with them at a high temperature brings out the fresh fragrance I'll be using to enhance the taste. But these are said to be grown in the depths of Winning Axe Mire, where many monsters live. On second thought, the Roomba and Lady Shy getting those seeds may be a breeze. Can't wait for your pumpkins. I used the wrong voice impression for the wrong character. Onlookers policy of policy mastery in action. Oh. Oh, please try it. How do you like it? Not bad, I guess. Bruh. Thank you, I'm glad you like it. Box up the fresh pumpkins and hand a box to you. This is for you, Rumba. And the other box? It's for Madam Chanace. Since you enjoy the pumpkins I made, I think you like it too. You haven't tasted any yet. Me, I don't need it. Eating cake is a part of my duty, but Jinsen wants you to enjoy the festival. I see, so that's what I really wanted to convey. Don't tell me you're already getting it now. She danced! As Gaze and Busted is seen unfold before her, her mind seems elsewhere, captivated by the brains of fireworks, sweet lights reflecting her life. Now I get the festivals like help people let go of the past sorrows and the future unknowns. It's a chance to live in the moment, with the loved ones find joy in little things in life. Yes! Thank you for your company, Roomba. I had a great time today. What would you like to do next? I don't have any plans. I will probably continue to enjoy the Moonlight Fair. That's a madam. Instant help. Perhaps the task to do my list. If you need me for anything, you only need to call me and I'll be on your side right away. They're supposed to ask how to be in the job too. Oh, there's like little progress bars. Ah.
Winds, heed my command.
There's one down there. Makes sense. More funds to build additional stands. Oh. Please enjoy the festival. Anyways, I gotta make you work real quick. E. Those who are based on the status of your wishing. Ah. Oh, I see. Cost 15, so I should be good. Mostly positive. Over one positive. Gherkin. Of course, I've gotten used to them. Immediately. Okay. Oh, that's about 100. My bad. I play so much. Okay. That's the journey. So this is the quest. Alright. I'm liking this so far. Alright. I have a bit of hopes for the next one. Let's see how it goes. And I click on the same thing, eh? Oh, that's useful. Okay. Build a fan drawing stall. Alright, so I presume I have to keep doing this till I hit level 2. Fan start and draw. Wishing up. Oh, okay. So yeah, I need to make some money. Alright, so just do this again. Many problems. Oh, no, it's backwards. 2D. Alright. Now I got 2,000. Alright. I like it. It's like 2 things in 1. Rather than all the locations already there, I have to build it up. Makes sense for the story too. Huh. Wait, Shizen, don't tell me you plan on finishing all of that by yourself. Yes. Well, there's so many requests starting. I can't let you do all of this alone. It's okay, I finished them on time. I never doubt that. I know you just put all night for another project. It's been a couple days, you need rest. And if you take this job, you have to travel around for inspiration. It's not going to be the light work. Are you sure you're going to be alright? Yes. Please let me take this job. I start working right now, thinking things out. Simpson lives in a hurry. Wilkinson. Hopefully I pronounced her name right. Oh, hello there, Roomba. Are you to buy a fan? There's something wrong? Well, here's the thing. I set up a fan drawing stall at the Moon Fair. I was planning to ask a few of my artist friends to draw some fans, but none of the other artists had open slots. I don't know what to do. Stepped up to take the commission herself. So many requests to work on. Never miss deadlines, but I don't want her to overwork herself. Anything I can help with? Help us? Really? Let me see. How about taking photos of landscapes she chooses? The way she can just use photos as reference. She can stay home, focus on her art instead of traveling. It saves her time and energy. Can you help us with that? I'll pay you, of course. Sure, why not? Great, thank you very much. So much. You were painting peach trees on the slope near Nobody's Vow. Now we suddenly pics of Lawful and Belle born Rabbit. When you're finished, please bring them back to me and I'll pass them to Simpson. You can count on me. That's a relief. Thank you, and bring back the photos, you scum. Yes, ma'am. Ravine. Ravan. Ravan. Ravine Ravan. Take a photo. I'm not in the zone. I guess I wasn't. Blop. Do not show this. 700, I can just use this. Okay. I need to finish her up. I need to do
Heed my command.
Do this event first before going back to work on it. Yeah. Otherwise, I can probably do it tomorrow. Maybe. Oh, that one's good. Alright. Just replicate what you saw. Yeah.
Make it fast.
250 meters. Oh. Yeah. No, I don't recall this place. Oh, wait a minute. This is where... Is this where they do the tournament at? Yeah, it looks like I did that. Oh, very odd. Hey, yo, I want some fun with this too. Now, that's what we call damage.
Perish in flames.
I know, I'm just making like ticklish damage compared to how much damage people go for.
Make it fast.
I haven't seen builds. Yeah. Should I leave more space to make a contract pop? And perhaps you do some wet add a touch of vermin. No, that might make it too blurry. The customer at the moon flip prefer more realistic details. She's deeply focused. She should have no problems working on the paintings. I get going to do things with paint. This is Glenn's back puzzle. Did I just see someone out of the corner of my eye? He felt familiar. Never mind, I'm probably just seeing things after staying up too late. Just like Nick. Bruh, you need some sleep.
Make it fast. Wins.
Unlike him, she's a good
command.
girl. How did it go, Roomba? Here are the reference photos. Fantastic, great angles, great details, yes, it will make excellent references. Thank you so much. I pass them on, seen it once she's back. See you next time. A few minutes later. It's in good news. Good news? No need to paint and pen air this time. Look what we got. These are a reference for the Bellborn ravine, waterfall, and the these are excellent what I need. Thank you. I'm not the one you should be thinking. A certain kind person volunteered to help. Kind person. Yes, he took these photos for you. I never dared to go places like the Bear or ravine. Could be the person I saw in those peaches trees. Ah, what's the matter, Tintin? Nothing. Excuse me. I need to work on the paint. I should be saying to him next time we meet. So like, Joel, you don't worry. I'll be brave. Alright. You do this. Stall. Ooh. Oh, okay, that's new. So there's that you. Yeah. Giving back what I can believe. I've done my best to assist. New record. Alright, and let's do the same thing over here. Preparations underway. I presume I need 2,500 or 300. Alright, I gotta give you the same amount as Anha. Damn it, a bit less. You actually did it. Look, wish taxing. Oh. Will also increase. Chat. What do I want to draw? I can't quite put in words. Why don't you see my art later at the fair? Huh. Okay. The chilling feeling, not your imagination, even the weather decides to behave at this moment. Oh, it's a good Tuesday. Unlike Oscar. A bit like a dairy. I'm not too sure. Well, that's it, 1,000, eh? Yeah. Overworld positive. Nah, my boy has to be slacking. A lot of coins, though. Moon shooter. Alright. Don't tell me you're the one with the voice line.
Make it fast.
I can do the second.
Plan with
Wrong one, this Jay. Oh, True Colors is a companion quest. Okay, let me check this out real quick. $10. No, that's wrong. That's very wrong. 10 hours for... No, wrong one. Hour and a half. Okay. Alright. It's True Quest. True Color. Seems like the one I'm running low. So let's do the companion quest. And hopefully...
Rover, it's almost time for the dispute hearing. I still hope you'll come with me. I don't mean to burden you, but if you'd like to come, please meet me at the Public Security Bureau entrance.
Plan with convention, then conquer by ingenuity.
Alright. Never mind. Oh, wait. Okay, let's check this out. True colors. Okay, I can proceed with it. Ah, screw it. If it's not in Mandolar, that's all me. And it's one of the characters I'm interested in. And why don't they add these photos? Part of me wants to finish the moonlit. And the other part want me to do the companion quest. Well, I think I did this with Jinsen. Yeah, I complete his companion quest before his story. It should be fine. Yo, what? I will vote. Aliva. You didn't went up. Alright, let's check you out. I love her design, to be honest.
I didn't expect such a big crowd at the hearing. Should I take the stand myself? What do you think, little kitty? Maybe we can do a little show of, paws. Raise your left paw if you think I should testify, or your right paw if... Wait! You raised your left paw before I even finished my sentence. No, that doesn't count. Let's try again. Okay, if you raise your right paw, I'll let someone else handle it. Right paw, huh? Well, I did actually want to tell everyone the truth myself. Let's give this another shot.
Miss Zhehi, the hearing is about to start. If you would please join us.
Now? Yes, Madame Juyo. I'll be there in a minute.
You're a cheat chick with a scar? That's nice. I have made it.
Rover! Oh, you're here. It's really nice to see you. And I appreciate you coming. I just handed over all the evidence we gathered from Mingyang's studio and the Exiles camp to the patrollers. Now the Shangyun Art Exchange can't deny the fact they were producing and trading art forgeries. But there is one more thing. The patroller said we still need someone to testify in the hearing.
Do you want me to testify?
You're really kind, but, I'll be fine to do this myself. You've already helped me so much. Even just having you here is a huge relief. Some things I've got to face on my own. That said, I, didn't expect there would be so many spectators coming to watch. If I get nervous and mess up any details, could you please help to remind me?
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you. Having you here helps, more than you know. It's about time. We should probably go in, huh?
There was a reason. Well, screw the reason. Yeah, you open the doors by climbing onto them. That's to open doors in 2024.
With both parties present, this hearing is now in session. Let us begin.
You got this.
First, a brief overview of the case before us. Miss Zhehi alleges that the guilty party, Mingyan, implicated in the tacit Discord assault, was coerced into committing art fraud under duress. Therefore, her mental state was adversely affected, which led to her committing actions contrary to her will. Today, based on new evidence provided by Miss Zhehi and the result of this hearing, we will determine whether to revisit Mingyan's charges and consider if the Shangyun Art Exchange is indeed guilty of selling illegal art forgeries.
What? With all due respect, this doesn't match what we discussed before.
Mr. Baitze, I remind you that any evidence or arguments presented before and during the hearing are valid. If you would like to add further information, you're welcome to do so at any point. Now, without further ado, either party may begin their opening statement.
Madame Juya, the situation is...
Madame Juya, as the head of the Shanyuan Art Exchange, I, Baitze, must clear our name and seek justice here today. There are 2 points I'd like to address. Firstly, the authenticity of our artworks remains unimpeachable. Secondly, Mingyan's provocative creations stem solely from her own greed and vanity. She alone should bear responsibility for the assault. Throughout my tenure at the Art Exchange, our foremost principle has been that of integrity, a well-known fact. And yet, integrity in business is not enough to stave off discord. We are aware of certain painters rejected by the Art Exchange, nursing grudges and resorting to threats. They bombarded us with spite and slander, causing a public uproar simply because they didn't get what they wanted. Should the public be swayed by these slanderous insinuations that paint us as wicked fraudsters, then I'm afraid justice will never be served.
Please control yourself, Mr. Baitze.
Forgive me, madam. But if this injustice persists, I will have no choice but to sue them for harming the Shanyuan Art Exchange's reputation. They have damaged the trust we built with our clients. I demand they compensate us for our losses and issue a public apology. Such disgraceful behavior will not diminish us. Our principles will not waver, and we will protect the Shanyuan Art Exchange from any ill intent.
See, he's actually blaming the victim now.
I've bought paintings from Shanyuan Art Exchange before. They were good quality, and their service was decent. Hard to believe they'd be involved in something like this.
The honest always get the short end of the stick. But who's Mingyan? A painter? Never heard of him.
Must be some nobody trying to get attention using the Shanyuan's name.
Why is the Art Exchange always in the middle of some controversy?
Order! Order! You may continue your statement.
Madam, allow us to present our account of the events.
Rover coming in.
This all really began 3 days ago. I was entrusted to investigate a certain arcane artist in the Tiger's Maw.
Of course, of course. Beast, feed it to me. I probably was on story A, the story B. Act 1, Act 2.
Hey, Rover! Took you long enough to get here.
You were the one who ordered this
Things are
task.
getting awfully strange around the mine lately. Figured you're just the one to untangle this mess. With your knack for solving mysteries, you'll figure this out in no time.
¿Qué pasa?
I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but there's a special folktale in Jinzhou. Word has it, there's this mysterious arcane artist whose paintings come to life as they paint, as if each brushstroke has a life of its own. Once their canvas dries, whatever they've painted leaps right off the page. Mythical creatures, the whole shebang, all real as day. The thing is, anyone who might have seen these paintings, well, they vanish into thin air.
Felt like a forte to me.
Lately, I've been receiving reports about eerie monsters wandering the mine at midnight. Some witnesses even ran into them more than once. These monsters, they look like paintings from a distance, but approach them, and they're as docile as can be. Reading these reports, I couldn't shake the tale of the arcane artist from my mind. Sure, some say it's just a prank or some new tacit Discord variant. But with rumors swirling, folks are getting jittery. Can't let things escalate. That's why I reached out to you.
Good pay, good service.
Great. Counting on you to crack this case wide open. Oh, and you might want to chat up the witnesses. Got their names right here for you.
Your Honor, I did not recall saying.
Make it fast.
Maintenance, dude.
That's it for today. Time for a break.
Tell me about the recent events at the
there.
mine.
Need something? Oh, you've come to the right guy. I was actually the first to see those weird things. I was playing chess with the old miners until midnight, then headed home alone. On my way back, I heard these strange moans like some kind of monster was out there. At first I thought they were tacit discords, and I was ready to bolt. But then I realized they were different. These monsters, they were being drawn to something. Curiosity got the better of me, so I took a step closer and saw that they had these strange features. Gleaming eyes, gnarled horns, and dark green bodies covered in slimy liquid.
Could be related to the TD.
Maybe, but unlike tacit discords, they didn't attack me. You know, I did see some people standing nearby. Just some shadows, really, because it was so dim. Well, the light was flickering in the wind, so I couldn't make out their faces, but I knew something was weird with the scrolls they had in their hands. Every time they moved, more monsters appeared. Later, I told everyone about it, and Gupon was there. She freaked out, saying it was just like the tale of the arcane artist.
I see. There was more than one person on the scene that night.
I'm not sure, but I overheard them talking. No, actually, arguing would be more accurate. Anyway, I got worried those monsters might attack me, so I bolted and didn't catch what they were arguing about.
You remember what you saw then?
I do remember. Wait, you're not seriously thinking of going there, are you?
Of course I am.
Whatever those monsters are, they're unidentified and dangerous. If you have to go, be really careful, all right?
That's what we call UFOs. Or is it UFTD? It doesn't have the ring to it. TDU? No. Doesn't have the ring either.
You don't look like you work at the mine. Can I help you with something?
Most accurate. Tell me the recent event at the mine.
Oh yes, that strange event. It's the talk of the town right now. I've conducted several investigations and found that those monsters tend to appear around midnight. Their locations seem random, though. Fortunately, they haven't caused much harm. I think it's because they always show up and vanish in the dead of night. If you ask me, these monsters are a new type of tacit discord. Since they're unrecorded, our terminal can't trigger an alarm when they're nearby. For safety reasons, we have increased our patrols around the mine.
You know there's anything else unusual?
Anything else unusual? Yes, there was one thing. Aside from the blurred silhouettes I saw that night, I remember hearing voices. Like people talking. The voices came from where those silhouettes were, but they sounded like vague muttering. Thinking about it now, if it was a human voice, how could someone get so close to those monsters without crying out for help?
Thank you for the information.
Make it fast.
I've gathered enough information. It's time to check the scene where those monsters were spotted.
Wait, let me check the location. Alright, that's a good bit away.
There's something ahead. That figure. That paintbrush. Could it be?
I ain't seeing what you're seeing, mate. She's vengeance.
Nothing here. Huh. That's odd. Did I just imagine that?
Like,
Rover! You're here!
Tingling.
Sorry, did I scare you just now?
You remind me of the meme.
Finding inspiration. The night often sparks my creativity.
Don't tell me you're actually the arcane artist.
Of course not. I heard about the tale of the arcane artist and hoped to find out who they are. Sorry I lied to you. I didn't want to drag anyone else into this.
Anyone else?
Bringing painted creatures to life, making fantasies real. It sounds like a fairy tale, but when the arcane artist first caught people's attention in Jinzhou years ago, it was more than just a tale. Now this story is making the rounds again. Most don't see the dangers it holds. As someone who feels the threat, I want to uncover the truth before it's too late.
Trope before.
Yes, there was once an artist who could create paintings that felt so real, you could almost step into them. But these paintings, they strayed from the artist's original intentions and caused a lot of trouble.
That seems about right.
I don't know who's behind these latest events, but if it's really the arcane artist, their paintings will bring nothing but trouble. That's why I have to stop them, to prevent the past from repeating itself. Unfortunately, I'm not very good at investigating, so I haven't found any major clues yet. I'm here for the arcane artist, but also hoping to meet an old acquaintance. Maybe he knows what happened in the mine.
I'll go with you. It's linked to the case I'm investigating.
Is that so? Oh, okay.
Assassin.
Make it fast.
One of the weakest servants. we don't talk about the first one. He's just too OP.
Hey, Juju. Long time no see. You need more pigments already?
No, not yet.
And this must be the Rover. Nice to meet you. Heard a lot about you. Didn't realize you and Juju knew each other.
But I've never had the chance to introduce myself properly.
A great moment for it. Here's the thing, Rover. I can't say I know Juju very well, but I do know she's got this quirk where her courage tends to crumble right when it's crunch time. So, when it comes to introducing herself to you, I'd bet money on it she's been mentally rehearsing it for forever before she got the guts to take action.
No, it's not like that.
Juju, you can't keep avoiding things. You've got to take action, or you'll never get what you want. You only live once, right?
Ooh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yes, Mr. Shilang is right. Rover, I've actually been meaning to tell you something. Hello, my name is Zhehi. We have met before, but I like to make this a formal request. I would really like for us to become friends.
Of course. I'd be happy to.
Hello? Juju?
Hello, so there seems to be a crash. I got the blue screen. Blue screen of death. That's amazing. She finally confessed her introduction and the PC. Yeah, I gotta nuke myself. Like, bruh. Nah. They shouldn't have gone that hard. My PC. Oh no. Oh no no. I should have seen this. Okay, hopefully you still speak. No. No. Bruh. Okay. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, indeed. That ain't it. Okay. Lovely. This is just all lovely. Not either. That ain't the same. Oh, pinche tamale. Okay, lovely. This is just all great. Delete you though. Okay, there we go. I deleted one. Okay, that ain't it. This is all lovely, eh? PC crash. OBS. Yeah. All the audios besides your mic don't work anymore. Lovely, lovely, lovely. That seems a lot better, to be honest, but... Oh...
And this must be the rover. Nice to meet you. Heard a lot about you. Didn't realize you and Zhehi knew each other.
Let's rename this or no. Lovely.
But I've never had the chance to introduce myself properly.
A great moment for it. Here's the thing, Rover. I can't say I know Zhehi very well, but I do know she's got this quirk where her courage tends to crumble right when it's crunch time. So, when it comes to introducing herself to you, I'd bet money on it she's been mentally rehearsing it for forever before she got the guts to take action.
No, it's not like that.
Zhehi, you can't keep avoiding things. You've got to take action.
or you'll never get what you want. You only live once, right?
Hopefully it doesn't
Yes.
crash this time.
Mr. Shilang is right. Rover, I've actually been meaning to tell you something. Hello, my name is Zhehi. We have met before, but I like to make this a formal request. I would really like for us to become friends.
Of course. I'd be happy to.
Hello? Zhehi? Hey, what are you waiting for?
Okay. I can do this. Robert.
That was a pretty obvious slip of the tongue.
Nice to meet you. My name is Zhehi. I'm a painter. I take art commissions and strive to create beautiful paintings. I'm not being very articulate, but I hope we can be friends.
Aww. Shalom, Roomba.
How sweet. I must say, I've never seen Zhehi this nervous since she first became one of my cherished patrons.
Wait, Mr. Shilang. We're actually here today to talk about the tale of the arcane artist.
Oh, I know the tale, but I've never come across this mystical maestro myself. If such an artist truly existed, I'd be the first to know, without a doubt.
What makes you say that?
I supply ore to pigment manufacturers and sometimes serve as their sales proxy. So most painters in Jinzhou come to my shop to buy pigments.
It seems suspicious about the buyers, eh?
Well, pigments aren't flying off the shelves these days. Just a few regulars, you know? Oh, but those ore buyers from a while back, they seemed a bit suspicious. They bought heaps of leftover ore, the cheapest type, and told me not to let anyone know they got the ore here. People don't usually buy that stuff. Oh, wait. Zhehi, didn't you buy some once? A long time ago, right? I remember you saying you couldn't afford the fancy pigments, so you made your own. That stuck with me. So when those guys asked for leftovers, I paid extra attention.
Are you sure you can tell us this? I thought they asked you to keep it a secret.
They turned out to be thieves who stole from me during the night. When I found out, I reported the theft to the patrollers, and that was the end of it. Thieves don't deserve my business or respect.
Fair.
Of course, help yourself.
$130, $200, $120. All right.
If this is the situation,
Hey, Rover! What brings you here? It's been ages since we last met. The patrol station's been pretty busy lately, so I haven't had the time to catch up with you. And Chich is here too. Hiya! Do you remember me? We met at the Moon Chasing Festival. Oh, are you all right? You don't look well. Do you need help?
Hello? No, it's not. No, thank you.
The painting we had you do for us during the festival is awesome. Everyone loves it, so we put it up on the wall.
Really? I'm glad you all like it.
We'd also like to invite you to our station, so we can formally thank you in person. Wait, how about coming to the station with me today? Are you heading back to the city?
Her national
But
enemy.
we're still okay.
Are you sure we can go now?
Oh, is this not a good time?
Yeah, about the arcane artist tale.
Oh, I get it. In that case, it's probably not the best time for a get-together.
Sorry.
That's okay. Just tell me if you need any help.
Thanks, but why are you here again?
Oh, I'm here to support the patrollers. There was an assault near the mine recently, and they're short on people to investigate. What's
Touché.
odd is those monsters haven't caused any more trouble since we got here. Right now, we're talking to witnesses and trying to figure out what triggered the incident.
Did something just happen over there?
Don't tell me it's a tacit discord. Hold on, just got a message. Seems like they really are stirring up trouble again. Sorry, but I gotta go check this out.
We go with you.
Should we go as well?
Yes.
You could be right, but there's one other thing.
Oh.
After Rover and I bumped into each other, we decided to investigate the surroundings and follow Patroller Chisha to the scene of the incident. It was there we learned about the details of Mingyang's offense and the truth behind the tale of the arcane artist.
Once Zhehi has the paintbrush in her hand, she begins to speak calmly. She'll be fine making the statement on her own now.
We'll see. Oh. Wow. Yeah. Okay, let's do that.
Watch out! A new technique!
All is fair in war.
Anyways, I saw you slicing. They seem to be struggling to tell what she couldn't express earlier, but eventually stays quiet.
Sorry to trouble you.
Silent. Or why are you apologizing all of a
If I
sudden?
had been clearer, you wouldn't have had to explain things to Chisha for me.
Ah,
She's
sounds
really
good.
nice. It's just, we're not that close, and I'm not sure how to respond to how friendly she is. I didn't want to be rude, so I couldn't bring myself to turn her down.
Ah, you're good.
I'll do my best not to trouble you and express my feelings properly next time.
I'm sure you will.
Thank you.
And the both of you decide to ask people around this situation. With like 3 of them.
Thanks for your help, Rover. We caught the culprit before anything worse could happen. We were lucky to have you here.
Well, what's the cost of it?
According to the preliminary examination, we suspect that these tacit discords were agitated by the frequency fluctuations from a scroll painting found at the scene. The energy remaining in the painting was generated by its creator's forte, nearly overclocking.
Oh.
But rest assured, we've calmed her down and contained the energy.
Sort of forte.
The painting needs to be thoroughly examined to identify its connection with the monsters and eliminate any potential risk it still poses.
Thanks for all your help. We'll take it from here.
What's the situation?
She fessed up when I first started talking to her, but clammed up when I tried to dig deeper. Well, honestly, she seemed a bit off to me. But we don't have time for that now. We gotta clean up the scene and get the damage under control.
May I take the painting?
You sure can.
Thank you. Of my own private painting collection. Thank you. Slightly blurry when you stare at it, and for a moment the scene seems to come to life.
It's time.
Oh yeah.
Why?
I love you and I miss you.
Why are you...
Do you know her?
Yes, we used to take painting lessons together.
You... I didn't... I hurt them. It was a mistake.
You mean you hurt those people?
I'm alone.
Why did you do this? Hmm? Appears to be done talking about the moment. View the onlookers.
Thank goodness I wasn't hurt. It was so close.
What did just happen?
Part of it, I guess.
You brief
I
us.
saw that painter. She looked like she was losing it. I'm talking shouting, waving her paintbrush around like she was sweeping the sky. I might be off here, but I swear those things on her scroll started squirming around before the whole swarm of monsters exploded out of thin air. They started to whack and thwack people all over the place. I was terrified and ran away as fast as my legs would take me.
Do you hear what she said?
Not super clearly, but when I was running for my life, I heard her screaming at all those creatures, all like, "Stop! Don't do this!" I think she might have been trying to stop them from hurting people.
My description. Thank you for the help. How about you, man?
Oh, my head. Oh, it hurts.
What do you hear?
Only a bit. It looked like she was arguing with someone right before the weird visions appeared.
Oh.
I heard stuff like, "Don't stop me, I've already won, and who doesn't want fame and fortune?" That's a good thing they caught that painter. Can't imagine what could have happened otherwise. Well, I've met my fair share of artists, but none that would gamble with lives for the sake of their work. That's a first for me.
Two different descriptions. Who's the mole?
It's time.
That's strange. Huh? Oh, you're back.
No manches, way. No manches, Amazon. I think we have figured out the truth behind the arcane tale.
You figured it out already?
I checked out that painting.
The painting blurs the line between reality and illusion, causing whoever sees it to experience hallucinations.
The researcher indicated they were created by the artist Forte.
So, Mingyan channeled her forte into the painting, creating temporary phantasms. People saw her abilities and spread the rumor, believing she was the arcane artist from the tale.
Yes. The tales were being drawn.
The monsters described in the rumors were probably just exaggerated phantasms seen by scared people at night. In fact, I had sensed something odd at the mine, but after we met, I thought it was coming from you, so I didn't give it much attention. Come to think of it now, it might have been Ming Yan's forte fluctuation.
So she was there at the same time we were. I didn't even notice her presence. But what could have driven her to create such dangerous paintings?
The weakness, she said, she probably did for the personal gain.
From what I know of her, she doesn't seem like someone who would take such risks for personal gain.
Any leads on your end?
She kept squeezing my hand and trying to tell me something, but I couldn't understand what she was saying. I think she wants me to continue the investigation. Maybe there's more to this story than I thought. Besides, I don't recall her having a forte before. Maybe this has something to do with me.
Oh. Count me in.
Huh? Are you sure? I definitely won't say no to your help. Actually, I've wanted it since we last met at the mine.
You got it.
You want me to decide? To be honest, I haven't really thought it through. I remember meeting Ming Yang in an art studio in Jinzhou before. I wonder if she kept going there after I left. Should that be our first stop? She may have left some of her artwork behind. That could be a good start.
Could be.
I've never tried to investigate anything, so I'm not sure if this is the way to go.
Let's think of this after you then.
Okay, let's go.
I'm very used
After
to...
learning about the details of the assault, we decided to push forward with the investigation to get to the truth.
Pointless! The witnesses on the scene made it clear that it was all because of Ming Yan's greedy ambition that she...
I haven't finished my statement, Mr. Baizi.
Let me finish. I'm cooking right now.
Yes, this is the art studio. My memory did serve me right. Looks like she's been painting here.
Let's find the clues.
Let's find what we find.
Okay.
Paperwork. Some pieces of papers are put beside the desk. They appear to be softer and lighter than ordinary paper.
This paper.
Anything wrong?
This white jade paper has a rich history. Its smooth, fine texture holds ink beautifully, exactly what you want for more delicate brushwork. Countless masterpieces, both old and new, were painted on this paper. Like Qinai's Voyage to Yun Mountain and Yiling's Qixi's Dawn of Spring, both two good examples. Whoops, I got carried away. Wait, there's a discount sticker on the wrapping, and it looks quite new.
Discount?
Yes, White Jade Hall runs a yearly sale. I attended it 2 days ago and bought paper with this same packaging. Ming Yang likely bought her paper there too. Half of the stock has already been used, which means she was painting day and night until the incident.
It's amazing that you tell the difference.
Different papers result in different artistic effects. Real artists can always spot these differences and choose the right paper to showcase various styles. White jade paper is my absolute favorite, but because it's so expensive, I can only afford to buy it when there's a special sale. I can't pass up a great deal, so I stock up whenever I can. It usually takes a whole day to carry all the boxes home, but I must say, it's worth it.
You know so
buy 3
much.
get 1 free, buy 5 get 2 free, and then there's the additional weekly coupons. I know everything there is to know about the discounts.
How do you know about them? Ninging's habits?
We have the same painting style, and the quality of our finished works is remarkably similar. Even if we use different brush techniques, our similar styles mean we should finish a painting in about the same time. Once a painter holds a paintbrush in their hand, they won't stop until every detail meets their standards. It becomes an obsession. I guess this is true for most painters.
Here I am procrastinating to finish art piece. We are not the same. Be back, my fumus. Thank you. It stands done before the painting. Words hover on her lips, yet remain unspoken. Why do these paintings all look the same?
There is a difference. The brushwork on this one, see how heavy it is? You can tell Ming Yang was in low spirits. And this one, the strokes are light and fluid. That tells me she was happy when she painted this. The feelings a painter has during the process of creation often linger in the brushstrokes without them knowing. They're present in every line, even if the artist tries to hide it.
You can understand the painter into their work.
Yes. To me, painting is like a window into the heart of the artist. When words fail, these feelings can be depicted through brushstrokes instead. It is strange, though. She keeps reproducing the same painting over and over, using techniques that aren't her usual style.
Oh, something written on the painting. Waters and what's this?
Waters and mountains rest by the pain. Valleys and peaks in the dream remain. Colors of vanity washed away. The painted world fades, forgotten today. This artwork is titled Serenity of Xiehua Village. It captures the scenic landscape seen from the village itself.
With your clothes.
Ah, the pigment! When did it get on my clothes? Huh? It came off with just a little wipe. It shouldn't come off the fabric so easily.
So she's been creating duplicates. Hand painting them. See, old garment tingle with stains. The color looks unusual.
Looks like there's stains from ink and paint that have been washed out over time. Ming Yang could have improvised her clothing as a canvas for her ideas.
Oh.
I used to do this as well. Whenever nature inspired me and I was short on paper, I'd paint rough outlines onto my clothes.
Well, that's news to me.
After all, fabric used to be a common art material. Besides, using clothes does help to seize fleeting inspiration, don't you think? It's a shame the clothes are stained forever, but it's worth it to see how different inks behave on fabric.
Huh. It's something dawns on me that I have been copying her paintings for over a year now. I've employed the same rendering techniques, the same twinkle methods, and the same compensation. Yet my paintings lack her vividness. Their vision, unsteady as well, my photo mirrors her closely. Only that, her work conjures more vivid and stable vision. I could achieve the same once I manage to conquer visions with the same vividness. People will recognize me as the best painter. Mr. Bing, a man who has a collaboration with numerous renowned artists, came to visit me. He had heard that I too create paintings that summon vivid iterations. He came to express his admiration and encourage me to continue at work. I saw someone had finally recognized my talent, but his true intentions was to recruit me into his shady business by an old forte work for dubious purpose. I had heard that the Cheyenne art exhibition, but never imagined their dealings would be so unscrupulous. While I did copy the paintings for practice, the choice of what and how to paint was mine alone. These dealers think they can buy me. What a joke.
How could this happen?
It seems she hit a bottleneck during her creation.
Being picky about one's work is second nature to an artist. I'm no exception. There's never been a moment when I saw my art outshining someone else's. I've always admired my fellow artists, hoping that one day I could be as good as them, perhaps even surpass them. I kept painting and improving, but no matter how hard I tried, I always felt it wasn't good enough. This needs to be refined. It's not quite there yet. Still short of perfect. Will my client be disappointed? I had these kind of thoughts every day while I painted. It started creeping into my daily life too. It's true that one might find motivation in these thoughts, but they can also lead one astray. I felt trapped for ages, until I finally figured out the path I ought to follow, embrace my emotions fully, and create the art my heart yearns for. This is of the greatest importance to me. But if I found myself in the same situation as Ming Yang, perhaps I'd react similarly and lose my way. She was forced into this and was looking for a way out. I can't just turn a blind eye and let them charge her. There must be a way to uncover the truth and save her.
We must continue our investigation now. Goofy scums.
Hey, have a look at this. Seems like this pigment is homemade. But why are there herbs in it? Did she use a new recipe I'm not familiar with?
Doesn't look like a pigment, more like a medicine herb resins.
Medicinal herb residue.
She must have been making medicinal remedies recently. This must be the leftover residue she didn't get around to cleaning up.
These herbs were used for medicine. Oh, so those plants I saw in the pharmacy weren't just for decoration.
Haven't you seen someone brewing this before?
I've never tried myself. When I get sick, I usually just wait it out. My family always brought me remedies and soups. I never thought about how they were made. Sorry, I'm just not very experienced.
Nah, you're good. Fragments of vest scattered across the floor. The scroll and paper are in disarray as they've been rummaged through. What happened
I
here?
think... No, I might be wrong.
What are you thinking?
Nothing. It's just a thought. I might be wrong.
This is a discussion. There's no right and wrong.
Then... I'll share it with you.
Yes, please do.
The vase must have been on that cabinet, judging by where it fell. Looks like the cabinet used to be over there, but something bumped into it, and that's why the vase got knocked over. I bet the water on the floor is from the fishbowl. Why is that watermark in the shape of a gold puff? Okay, I figured it out. That must be the reason. Rover will definitely be impressed with my deductive skills.
Would you like to explain?
A gold puff jumped out of the fishbowl, knocking over the vase and causing it to shatter on the floor. Then it landed on a pile of paintings. Realizing it was in trouble and afraid of getting scolded, it slipped out of the window.
We kept gold puffs as pets.
Why wouldn't they? My family used to have an aquarium at home with lots of gold puffs. I thought it was a popular trend. Sorry, I need to improve my investigation skills.
This is a logical explanation.
Is that so? I'll practice more often.
By the way, was that the forte just now?
Oh, yes. These are phantasms I can create with my brush. They only exist for a short while. I haven't done this for a long time. I'm a bit rusty now.
I haven't done this for a long time.
Yes, I rarely need to use my forte in daily life. When it comes to painting, I prefer the traditional way. It helps me to understand my progress and improve my skills. An artwork created with forte is indeed mesmerizing, nearly flawless, but that's not my goal. So, I've used this ability less over time. But it's fine to use it for the investigation.
Alright.
Yes, it could be related to my forte.
Seems a bit upset and unwilling to continue with this topic. We'll talk about this later. Let's take a look outside. I'm determined, clearly. Oh, I have to use my sixth sense. Or not. Someone left these tracks. It could be a missing piece in our series.
Someone broke into the studio looking for something, or trying to steal something. Probably something tied to Ming Yang's paintings. However, they were startled by something unexpected, and in their panic to escape through the window, collided with the cabinet, causing the vase to fall.
That makes more sense now.
This might be related to the Shangyun art exchange and Ming Yan's breakdown. Let's follow these tracks and see where they lead.
The clues from the studio led us to an exiles camp. There, we found new clues that pointed to a hidden player behind all of this.
Exiles. Time to drop those rings. Hey.
It's time.
Some ore resins are scattered. Besides the trolley with color stains on it. Look like pigment.
The trolley is worn. Maybe it carried something very heavy.
I forgot there's different terms for trolleys. Maybe like I used it to transport ore and transmit pigments.
Could it be they transported ore, made pigments from them, and then moved the pigments elsewhere? Could the buyers Mr. Shilang mentioned be the ones who stole the ore?
Let's see if we can find the evidence. A large pile of fragment ore is mixed with the pigments, unmarkable and
Scarlet
unpackaged.
thorn, indigoite, and other ore. These match the raw materials for pigments listed on Mr. Shilang's transaction record.
Seems you're right.
I took a look and noticed that these pigments were handcrafted from these specific ores. Standard pigments adhere well and last a long time, but these makeshift pigments smear with the slightest touch.
That sounds familiar.
I did mention this back in the studio, when my clothes got stained by Ming Yang's pigments. Did she buy these low-quality pigments from the exiles? But why did these people break into her studio?
Someone's coming this way. Time to fight. Perhaps.
Who are
Yeah.
you?
Just snooping around.
Hello. We are...
We want to buy the paintings.
You're here to buy paintings? That's not how this works. Go on. Get out of here.
we're actually here for Ming Yang's paintings. She wasn't in her studio, so we thought we could ask around.
Huh? Okay then. My bad.
What do you mean just now?
It's nothing. Just wait for her here. When she leaves, it usually doesn't take long for her to return.
You know her?
Know her? We go way back. She's okay in our books. Though she hasn't had the easiest run either. She helped us out a while back. Guess you could call us friends. She even gifted us a painting. It's somewhere around here. Oh, here it is. We're no fancy connoisseurs, but even we can tell that girl can paint.
I kind of like it myself. It's lively, bright, almost like you could touch the freedom and joy she felt painting it.
Does something happen to her recently?
Can't recall anything noteworthy.
My guess? She's dabbling in some new secretive art piece. I spotted her taking risky stabs at painting out in the wild.
Well, now that you mention it, I do remember her talking about making art you could step into or whatever, but her little art excursion stirred up some unstable frequencies. We warned her, but did she listen? No?
Oh.
That's right, I saw her paintings myself. Tried to steer her clear, and what do I get? A lecture. Artists. Always on their own wild wavelength, aren't they?
Sorry to interrupt, but mind if I ask what you normally do for a living?
Us? Oh, the usual. A bit of hunting, some gigs here and there. Just the everyday grind.
Anything else? Why don't you buy ore to make your own pigments?
No, not many jobs around. Just enough to scrape by.
I see Zhehi will leave now. Singling is cover me on that one.
I have an idea.
You want to say something just now?
Yes. I think neither these exiles nor Ming has told the truth. I noticed some of the exiles' hands were blackened. The thought suddenly hit me. What if it's from constant exposure to ink? If so, they must be making a lot of pigments and ink sticks.
Well, they lied to us and tried to cover
The
it up.
painting they showed us and the artworks in the studio, they all match what Ming Yang described in her diary. Her diary shows us she had major mood swings, which really affected her art. All these strange things started happening after the Shenyun Art Exchange got involved.
We can investigate the camp tonight. What do you say? Maybe that's more they're trying to hide.
Makes sense.
You two patiently waited into nightfall. I have to know. Restore.
I hear people talking.
This is your drop.
Okay, I'll use my terminal to record it, just in case.
Smart.
Oh, Mr. Beitzer stopped by again, grumbling about the delay in getting Ming Yan's paintings to the Shanyuan Art Exchange.
If Yin Feng hadn't pushed her, she wouldn't have gotten hurt. Now she can't even paint, and our order is gonna be late.
Hey, watch yourself. I just did what I always do. She's been rebellious and a bit too smart for her own good lately. I just wanted her to keep her head down and work. Who knew she'd crack and cause that mess? Luckily, I slipped away, and the patrollers didn't suspect me. It's no big deal. I pinned it all on Ming Yan, so we're in the clear.
Someone was here earlier asking about her case. No patrollers, but do you think they could find out what we did?
Doubtful. They might notice we're making pigments here, but that's it.
It doesn't matter if they find out. We pose as exiles. And what doesn't an exile do?
But we should be careful. Remember what Mr. Beitzer warned us about. Keep these things on the down low. And if anyone finds out, they can't be allowed to trace it back to the Shanyuan Art Exchange.
So the Shengyun Art Exchange has been involved in Mingyang's case right from the start. No wonder they got all shifty when we brought up Mingyang earlier.
Yep. It's indeed cunning.
Yinfeng. Yes. It was his signature on Mr. Shizan's transaction record.
Oh, we spoke.
When I asked him about the incident, he put all the blame on Mingyan, saying she had ulterior motives. The exiles we questioned during the day did the same, trying to divert attention and cover up their own involvement at the scene in the first place. These distractions led us to concentrate solely on Mingyan, ignoring other possible angles.
I have a theory, but we need that batch of paintings they mentioned to test it.
Let's give the area another sweep.
But there's so many more people in the camp now. How should we get in?
We disguised ourselves as exile. We walked in. We walked right in.
They might hide all the evidence if we barge in like that.
We just have to blend.
Okay.
With the exile clothing, and then you two quickly change into your disguise. The one time I decided to play brute force.
This should do the trick. Now, let's see what information we can find inside the camp.
Hello, Thundergrunt. Grunt. I think I'm messing up. Yep. Never saw the worm get out here.
Never thought I'd get worn out from something this light.
You're just out of the shape.
What did you just say? That's it. I'm heading to the northern warehouse right now. Wait till you see me carry 100 of those supplies. In one go!
There we go, just poking the bear. Making those paintings, eh? Still in Medium. Dunescape actress No 5. Okay, look at their old addresses.
I can't believe the number of painters involved. They know where they all live too.
This may just be the tip of the
These addresses are not too far from each other, so the Art Exchange must be managing its network by districts. This camp is likely the hub for this district, handling transportation and supplies.
Judging from the list, it looks like they're still searching for artists to create forgeries.
We must stop them from expanding their network. Imagine I light myself on fire and expose myself. Seems... Oh, this is about quality and goods. Yep.
These paintings are all fakes. I don't remember the real ones circulating the market. How has this managed to be kept from the public for so long?
Most of these paintings were sent to the wine.
They risk being exposed if they transport through ports, not to mention the threats from the Shanyun Art Exchange. We should look for more clues.
Expose myself. Why? I ain't walking all the way to D4 for that. Place a record.
I want out of this. Impossible. We've never had anyone quit from a deal. Besides, you've already taken the money.
You can have the money back. Every penny of it. I just want out. Please. I won't make it difficult for you.
You think we'll let you go just like that after seeing our entire operation? You know what? Could work something out, but it'll come at a small fee. Gotta have insurance.
What do you want?
A dead person tells no tales.
Or when someone speaks again.
That's everything from our talk yesterday, boss. She's still holding her cards close.
Keep an eye on her for now. If she tries anything,
take her out. Understood?
You better run. I beat you guys multiple times, but couldn't figure out how to open up the damn door. There's the door I'm talking about. But I probably should loot this.
This must be the warehouse they were talking about. There's still some leftover ink lying around.
These paintings.
They're all from the list. This batch is all Serenity of Zhehi Village. Ming Yang's work.
So all these copies from the studio.
These aren't just simple copies anymore. It's obvious now. She was working with them to create forgeries for her own gain. In the end, this is the path she chose. I suspected as much, though I couldn't quite... I wasn't sure until I saw the paintings myself.
I notified the patrollers.
Wait, this painting. It's the Serenity of Zhehi Village original, not a copy. Shouldn't it be at the studio? Oh, I see it now. This was the painting they stole from the studio.
I can tell them apart.
These copies, they're almost identical to the original, but there are some details, subtle ones, that reflect the artist's quirks, not just their technique. The painter copied them well. But if you look closely, you'll find that the finishings are a bit, more rigid in some areas.
You know much about the original painting, eh?
Well, that's because
She made them.
Look out!
Yeah, they don't really spawn around here.
Who's the prey now?
A new technique! Yeah?
Oh, no, that was quick. Really quick. Are you hurt?
No. I'm just catching my breath. But where did these tacit discords come from?
The researcher mentioned that ink that between migraine and TTs.
Her emotions cause the painting's frequencies to fluctuate, attracting the monsters.
But she's not even here.
You said artwork always reflects the artist's mood.
It's just... I'm not really sure why her mood is reacting to us.
Maybe. Could it be because I'm here? She did see what I could do with my resonance ability once. Ever since I saw her diary, I've been wondering. Maybe it was seeing my ability that inspired her to start creating those phantasms. Maybe that's why she began to lose herself in her art. It seems like all those accumulated emotions just burst out whenever we get close to her or one of her paintings. It's all my fault.
It's neither your fault nor the painting.
More exiles from the art exchange.
More on that later.
A new technique. Ow!
Alright, jumps, I'm running out of time. So there's just... Wait, do you still drop your coin? I mean your ring. Doesn't look like it. If you drop no coins, ain't no worth fighting you. It's rings.
Did you really think we'd let you just walk away after you destroyed our warehouses and interfered with our business?
Business. Why is everyone so obsessed with making money?
Fellas, what do you say we grab that compensation from our friends here for all the trouble they've caused us?
A creator's passion. Does it not mean anything to you?
Who exactly are you people? You don't look like you're patrollers. What do you want? If it's the paintings you're after, take as many as you want. We can always make new ones.
Forcing people to make copies like a factory line? It's disrespecting the creator's dignity.
It's just a couple of stones and trees on a piece of paper, for crying out loud. Even I could draw one with the flick of a wrist. Who cares if they're real or not? For the amount of paint and ink that goes into them. I'd even go so far as to say paying those painters 20 credits each is a ripoff.
How could you measure the value of creation in such a way?
Oh, so you're also here for the money. Look, name a figure. We'll pay double if it'll make you shut up. How does that sound? Take it and scram.
That's not what I meant.
Then what the hell do you want from me?
I want to expose everything to the public.
Oh.
Aside from reporting you to the patrollers, I want to let the public know about all the forgery and smuggling you've been doing. The way you coerce the painters and put their lives at risk for profit? I'll expose it all. Is something wrong?
I like the idea.
I can't remain silent about this any longer. This is the only way more people can learn about the truth.
But you better think this through. The Shanyuan Art Exchange is not a group you want to cross.
I never painted for the Art Exchange's approval. If no one else dares to speak up, then I'll be the one to do it.
You might just have the plan.
First, we keep these guys on close watch. Then, we need to catch them off guard. And the best way to do that is...
to slice this throat. Just forget what I just said.
Well, that's quite the story. At best, this merely proves our involvement in the incident, yet the real culprit remains unknown. Your accusations are groundless. Allow me to remind you, she was the one who created those paintings, insisted on selling them, and concocted the entire terrifying incident. Do you honestly believe her paintings would have earned a single penny without my intervention?
No. Mr. Baitsu, you're changing the subject.
How ungrateful. She ensnared us in this debacle, and now you dare to lay the blame at our feet.
But before we proceed, I wish to present this audio recording to the court.
Mr. Baitsu stopped by again, grumbling about the delay in getting Mingyan's paintings to the Shanyuan Art Exchange.
If Yin Feng hadn't pushed her, she wouldn't have gotten hurt. Now she can't even paint, and our order is gonna be late.
She's been rebellious and a bit too smart for her own good lately. I just wanted her to keep her head down and work. Who knew she'd crack and cause that mess?
Mingyan was initially only making copies. Everything changed after you stepped in. Trickery, misinformation, and later on even threats. She was led down the path of forging artworks for you. I do understand that if her own heart hadn't wavered, none of this would have happened. But there was already no turning back by the time she wanted to quit. So, saying she was the mastermind behind it all, that's just not fair.
Even so, how is forgery a valid accusation? Nothing like that was mentioned in your recording, now was it?
We found the original painting in the hidden warehouse. We found evidence of forgery being bought and sold.
This evidence clearly shows that these paintings are no ordinary copies, but your way of making a profit.
There's no such thing as real or fake paintings. You're not fooling anyone. For it to be forgery, there has to be another original artist. These paintings are all the work of Ming Yan. Even if she made dozens of identical copies, it wouldn't be considered forgery.
Mr. Baizi, do you recognize this painting?
Well, of course. It's Serenity of Zhehi Village, the work of the arcane artist.
Then can you tell the difference between this one and the others?
Of course. This piece possesses a lifelike quality unmatched by any other, all thanks to the resonance ability of the arcane artist Ming Yan.
However, judging from these paintings, it seems Ming Yan's ability never stabilized successfully. Except for this original piece.
What does this have to do with anything? Do you have solid evidence to prove the differences between these paintings? What you're saying is all speculation. There's no guarantee a painter won't make mistakes, is there?
Artists seeking perfection always choose the highest quality pigments for their most important pieces. During our investigation of the studio, I accidentally got paint on me and discovered something interesting about the materials used in these paintings. The original paintings had pigments that were pure and brighter, able to blend more naturally and retain color for longer. In contrast, the forgeries used pigments made from mineral scraps. These don't hold up the same, smudging at the slightest touch. We can distinguish the real paintings from the fakes, simply by analyzing the ink used.
Doing so only proves the so-called original painting is created differently from the others. Are you implying that Ming Yan is only allowed to use a single kind of pigment throughout her work? How is this supposed to prove that we are behind the forgeries?
Go for it.
Because the original creator of Serenity and Zhehi Village is me.
You did it.
When I was a child, painting was the only way I could express myself freely. Everything I did and didn't understand, it all flowed through the tip of my paintbrush. All that I saw lived within my paintings. Whatever I thought, I painted into reality. This power to turn fantasies into reality gradually caught the interest of many. Tales of the arcane artist spread far and wide. I took great joy in my skills improving. However, I discovered to my dismay that my parents were using my creations to turn a quick profit. They were sold at unbelievable prices. Some sought beauty in enchanted worlds, using the paintings as a distraction from reality. Others resorted to hellish nightmares to inflict torment upon those they desire. My own abilities had led my paintings astray. They were being exploited, and everything was spiraling out of control. After I realized this, I began to fear holding a brush. I tried to paint without relying on my abilities, but my parents scolded me for it. They called anything painted without using my abilities worthless. After the family business fell apart, my parents vanished without a trace. They may have left behind a considerable mess, but freedom has also been returned to my brush. Zhehi Village was my first stop upon arriving in Jinzhou alone. Waters and mountains rest by the pain. Valleys and peaks in the dream remain. Colors of vanity washed away. The painted world fades, forgotten today. A poem I wrote, inscribed on Serenity in Zhehi Village. I know it's not that well written, But it's proof of my decision to stop everything I was doing. And that painting, well, it became the arcane artist's final piece of art. Ever since that day, paintings with special abilities gradually faded from everyone's minds. And I never used my abilities to paint again.
That's deep.
Well, that was certainly a touching story. But I'm afraid your words alone won't be enough to prove you created this painting.
Madame Juyao, to prove my statement, I request your permission to use and paint with one of these copies.
Granted.
Are you sure you want to do this?
Yes. Mingyang's experience has made me realize something. To create art that truly resonates, I must first accept myself. The paintings I drew in the past, they were heartfelt creations, pieces of my life. They formed my past and shaped who I am today. It's not just about proving a single painting. It's about so much more. If my forte is the cause behind all this, then I must take responsibility. I can't just let this go on and hurt others.
I mean, it's okay. It's just, I don't know, it just doesn't really seem that special to me. Maybe I just don't get it.
So the rumors are
These
true.
paintings are really coming to life.
Huh? Why is the world inside this painting so distorted?
Spectacle is born from the mind. This place must be a manifestation of Mingyang's mind when she created it.
Why?
Wait, did you hear something? Zhehi?
I painted it exactly like hers.
That voice.
Why is everyone still praising her work? It's all right. It's okay. She's gone. Soon, I'll be an even better painter than she ever was.
Watch out!
Ooh, what are you? We got a new Pokemon. A new TD.
It's you! I've already done everything I can. Why are you still better than me?
Mind's eye.
All is fair in war. Strike!
Take 4.
Make it fast. From defense to offense.
You were just lucky. If it weren't for your parents holding your hands, you'd never have what should be rightfully mine.
A new technique. Witness the art's true form.
Take 4.
Break! Who's the caged bird now?
Oh, that's sister.
I couldn't do it. Why? I perfected everything. It's all because of your abilities.
My abilities have nothing to do with it. You created masterpieces I wish came from me. Bold, free. I know art paintings have their differences, but the heart and soul we put into them are the same. You shouldn't see me as a model to follow. Only when you connect with your truest feelings can you create an exceptional piece of art.
Yeah. That's adorable. What you gonna say, eh? Guns without saying a word. Yeah, you know you fucked up.
Glad you found them useful.
Ya tengo tú, cabrón. All right. Yes, just leave.
When I learned the truth, I was heartbroken. I believed that by sealing my forte, no one would get hurt because of my paintings. I never expected them to continue causing harm after all these years. But Rover's words made me realize something. It was never about the paintings themselves, but rather those who sought to use them to hurt others. Mr. Baitsu, you run a highly esteemed calligraphy and painting institution, yet you've suppressed the creative spirit and violated these artists' dignity, all for the sake of wealth. Everything they cherished has now become a tool for profit. The works they held dear are just tools for your gain, insulting to both the original artists and their imitators. Set before you is the original painting from many years ago, and the one I've just completed. Now, everything has been brought to light.
We received word from the Public Security Bureau 10 minutes ago that they have taken the exiles into custody and found the location where the paintings were hidden. Mr. Baitsu, do you have anything else to add to your defense?
Yeah, see, cabrón, you're finished.
Very well. We will reevaluate Mingyan's charges determine the Shangyun Art Exchange's involvement in the incident, and conduct a comprehensive investigation as soon as possible. This hearing is adjourned.
I like this. Is this what Nick likes Genshin's story so much? And here I am with Wuthering Waves. I'm like, sheesh, Genshin will never. That saying will never die for me. Mark my words.
It's finally over.
You
I
did
didn't
great.
miss anything important, did I? Huh? No, not at all. I was just coming up with things to say as I went. My palms were sweating the whole time. I definitely couldn't have done it if you weren't there with me. Thinking about the feeling when we were investigating the case together is what kept me calm during the trial. What I meant to say is, back then, everything I said felt right. Like I could just be myself around you. It felt so good to be that relaxed. Thank you for helping me through this. You helped me find the courage to believe in myself. Thanks to you, look at everything we accomplished. The Shangyun Art Exchange is undergoing investigation. It'll be the end of their businesses. And the painters they coerced are finally set free. Thank you. I haven't felt this happy in a long time.
Don't mention that.
I want to pay Mingyang a visit. After all, she was involved in all of this, and I want to tell her everything. What do you think?
I can go with.
My commission started with her. Plus, you and I solved the case together. Why don't you come with me?
Is the commission over?
Yes. I already had it taken care of the day we found out the truth.
All right, let's go.
There we go, companion quest completed. But let's fully clear it out. Fully.
Jaja? It's been a while.
Your injuries.
The researchers have taken good care of me. A chat won't hurt. And you must be the rover.
You know me?
I heard about everything you did. Thank you for freeing me from those nightmares. You know what, Jaja? You may seem soft and gentle on the outside, but if your boundaries are crossed, I think you can be tougher than anyone else. And I still owe you an apology. Forgive me, because I was so obsessed with wanting to be you, to be better than you. I've caused you so much trouble. The pain of these injuries managed to put a stop to my obsession with imitating your paintings. Maybe I was never meant to be a painter to begin with.
I brought you a gift.
See? Only you can create a painting with such life. I still have a long way to go.
This is your painting. It's the one you gave me when we first met.
How ironic. I've been trying to imitate you for so many years that now I can't even tell my own paintings apart anymore.
Your paintings were never inferior to mine. Just look at this piece. Even you approve of its value. It doesn't matter who painted it. Mingyang, I hope you can find your true self, whoever she is. I know you can do it.
Thank you for bringing me this painting. Really.
I think it's safe to say she'll give it some thought. During the few times we met, she was always passionate about discussing art with me. I think that fire inside her won't just fade away. Come to think of it, the deep discussions we had and the painting duels back then felt like true friendship. So, seeing her in so much pain, I just had to help. I don't want Mingyang to lose hope and have someone who loves painting so much just disappear.
I think she understood what you meant earlier.
To be honest, I didn't just see this case through to correct mistakes or help the artists. Deep down, I didn't want to let you down. I wanted to tell you this back at the mine, but the words just didn't come out right.
It's fine, I understand what you're trying to say.
Thank you for being my friend and helping me through all of this, Rover.
Can say the same for you.
While I have yet to uncover my past and who I am, every moment with you is a new and special memory. Thank you for your help, Zhehi. This experience has helped me understand you and the world a little better.
You seem to be pretty slow on the news.
You like to tell jokes that way.
You've given me the courage to joke around.
Does that mean that you can do that the same in front of others, eh?
Well. Let's take it slow for now.
I'm not sure if this message will reach you, but I will hope it does. There's something I have been wanting to tell you, but I can't seem to find the right words in person. To be honest, I'm afraid you might reject what I'm about to say. I'd like to give you this scroll of a painting. It's not just because you helped me with Mingwang's situation, but also because you freed me from the worry that had been haunting me for years. The betrothed turned the sanctuary of the Dao village that I drew during the hearing. But I want you to have it now. After all, it's all the reason we met. A testament of our shared journey and a symbol of the courage you instill in me. In a way, we created this painting together, and my heart will always be connected to this piece. I must admit, I have a ulterior motive. I want it to stay with you. Preserve the true colors. And Soul Claim. I got nothing to worry about, and I need to do the event. But before I gotta do what I gotta do, I want to do. I'm trying to pull for her. I'm not sure where's my pity is at. But I got a tree. Let's see if she with us. No, she didn't came home. She did not came home. Who came
Greetings,
home?
Rover. I will escort you for the time being.
Decent. She didn't came home.
Quit the chit-chat. Tell me what you need and I'll make it for you, provided your descriptions are reasonable.
Not the preferred outcome.
Plan
I don't even
would
use
convince
them.
I should try to smile more, you say? Like this?
Yes, small little girl. And where you're at. You're basically the same. Alright. Alright. Thank you for staying the journey with me. I'm gonna be vibing the void, and I'll see you guys later.